So excited for this game. Very good draft for both teams, actually. Playing to their own strengths. So let's find out what's going to happen here in game number 1.
You know, the funny part here really is that BREN Esports, in their sophomore year, at least in this Season 10, is facing a dig game. Historically funny, and now we're entering the Land of Dawn.
There you go. Right there, and then we will see the first day of first game of day number 2.
Wait! This is a throwback to how Grog is usually played. You what do you call it? You block the 3 minion waves, so all your lanes get XP advantage. That is so old school. Coming out from ONIC Philippines, I like the strategy that they've prepared against BREN Esports. This is gonna become interesting. So it is a pause for Diggy. Yeah. Which in theory should be having a good game because they did get the XP advantage. Now Few is forced to figure out that's going to become a problem because again, BREN, they need to address the early game issue that they have, but ONIC Philippines, they just propelled themselves into the mid-game trajectory.
This is extremely good actually for ONIC playing this way. And again, maximizing the damage output that you can get from a Diggy that actually put the Selena very low, force him to back off, and now Few was actually...
This is so brave coming in from Few, going in with a shield, but looks like the auto alarm bot will take him down. That's first blood for ONIC Philippines.
We've seen from the games yesterday how how painful these bombs can be, and yeah, this game is no exception at all.
It's a mage Karina, ladies and gentlemen. It's not a tank Karina, so expect a lot of burst damage come out from BREN.
Yo, that is insane amounts of damage we're talking about. We almost forgot how this full mage Karina would be so painful because of all the tank Karina games that we watch, and now we're gonna get a reminder.
So this is exactly what the casters from the other MPLs are saying. It's like 3 skills and he's out. And it's also in the patch notes.
3 skills, you're dead.
3 skills, you're dead.
So the thing is...
Maybe less.
Yeah, it was nerfed, I think last week. But Karina still depends on HP. No matter what the numbers are, if you're under a certain threshold of HP, you're still gonna die to the burst damage. So ONIC Philippines, they really have to be careful, especially the 1-1, because you don't want to be getting nuked out by BREN Esports.
Oh, but here comes the fight. Pandora just in the middle of everybody here, but Super Prince comes in with a good ultimate. The turtle is still not taken down, but looks like Karina will be the first one to go. And this is ONIC Philippines securing the area around the turtle, and might just be a free turtle as well.
Seem to be quite happy, and I'm really liking what our MPL Season 10 rookies are doing here. Especially on the bot side, though, they are still farming relatively well, despite the focus on the mid and the turtle area.
Yeah, that almost became a free kill here for Nets. Good BMI away from Jome for sure.
Yeah, Jome is rocking the Purify Battle Spell. That's specifically against Ryota, just to make sure that he's not going to be caught in this game. But I really like how ONIC Philippines played the turtle fight. They engage on the Karina, knowing that she is not a tank Karina. The damage output of ONIC Philippines is going to be enough to take out Kyle TZ before BREN Esports pulls to the area where the turtle is going to die, and they are in position to fight against ONIC Philippines. So again, proper timing and... the mindset of ONIC Philippines is that they just need to fight BREN. They don't need to contest the the neutral objectives. They just want to fight.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Even Jome again rocking that Purify just to make sure that you don't cancel out the blazing duet, especially for the big team fights later on.
Yeah, and I'm just excited to see for a big team fight to happen, considering that the composition coming in from BREN Esports is very team fight oriented if you think about it. And ONIC Philippines as well could definitely go in for big skirmishes.
Yeah, Few on his signature Karina looks really good, at least for scouting out these bushes. BREN's not being caught by surprise, at least, even though they are a little bit behind in terms of the DPS at the moment.
This mid lane is so annoying to play against if you're BREN. It's like a Nana from ONIC Philippines, but a better version. Because even if you die, you can just still walk around, and you have you have a team Purify essentially for ONIC Philippines, where they just play all together. This is a different strategy coming out from ONIC Philippines. It's like a different version of the Ube strat from Blacklist. It's
Plus, look at those bunnies. Look at that. Oh my goodness.
What do you want to call this? The egg strat or
the egg strat?
Egg strat. You know, you have your ube, that's
Oh my
purple
Digi.
yam, and now you have egg, and now you have nets going down. There's a blazing duet. Will take him out of that lane. And now ONIC Philippines, they lose their gold laner, but they're gonna start this turtle. Half HP on it. Rapidu trying to protect his team. Who will secure this turtle? Looks like the Thams will be the one securing it. Pandora goes in, and he might just get pulled back. It looks like no team fight will happen after that turtle.
Interestingly enough, BREN definitely playing around their strengths here. Again, very beautiful Blazing Duet combo with a CC. That's all you actually need. And I think at the earlier Nets' Purify was also like on cooldown. So
Yeah.
very, very good capitalization here for BREN. Again, playing through their weaker phase right now in the early game so that they can go to mid.
Yeah, but the main problem with BREN right now is you can't even utilize the Lolita and Akai, the same discussion that we've had earlier, which is going to be problematic for them since the scaling is a bit of an issue since you're up against a 1-1. Still, they have the damage necessary to take heroes down. It's just a matter of actually engaging into ONIC.
Oh, here comes a spin to win strategy. The Blazing Duet with a heavy spin. That's one kill, but look at the stuns coming in from ONIC. And the crossbow of Tang will take down one. Ogwin will survive it, though. That's a turret going down for the side of ONIC Esports. And now BREN is taken down by one. No, it's a 1-for-1, actually.
Essentially, it's a 1-for-1 with one, but that's going to be Pandora. It's a 1-for-1 for both teams, and it's 6 minutes already. And I feel like ONIC, they should be stronger than this. I feel like they're slowing down a little bit. What's happening?
I feel like it's the Claude issue. Again, it's a very good Claude game. BREN Esports has done a good job to make sure that Jome has a fantastic game against this 1-1. So the team fight is going to depend a lot on the position of these heroes, even though BREN Esports got a fantastic pull onto Sensui on that earlier clash. The main problem of BREN Esports is that they need to put everything that they have to whoever they catch. So even the Claude is forced to use the Blazing Duet up against a target that they they've gone on, but that just allows ONIC Philippines the space for them to fight. If you're gonna think about it, BREN Esports is ahead, not in terms of gold, but the way they fight. Even though there's a dig on the side of ONIC Philippines, the way that BREN Esports is playing is just pick off. But come the late game, that's gonna change.
And speaking of pick up, here comes Ryota, but he gets cancelled. Pandora goes in for the heavy spin. Nice ultimate coming in for Super Prince, and now Ryota will try to zone out people as the Thams will be the one taking down that turtle. And look at the knockups. Pandora, he just escapes. Jome in the middle of 4 people. He's so brave, and he's gonna take down the Thams as well. Jome will survive that whole encounter. The Bissell arrow won't land. The turtle will go to the side of ONIC Esports, but they're gonna pay for the price of 1.
Yep, that Blazing Duet's gonna hurt a lot more now with the Golden Staff pickup and Kyle TZ with the Holy Crystal. BREN just wants to go for the boom boom here.
Yeah.
All damage all day long.
It is the Calamity into the Holy Crystal. Expect a lot of burst damage coming out from Kyle TZ. If Nets is found on the back line up against the Karina, the hero will die in a matter of seconds. And you also have to be worried about the Blazing Duet and the arrows coming out from BREN Esports. So a lot of the burden are on the shoulders of Kyle TZ at the moment and Jome, but also they have to be worried about the zoning potential of ONIC Philippines, because again we saw the earlier clash. Ryota was able to find a target on the side of BREN Esports. Fortunately enough, the Claude was near the area, so BREN Esports were ready to fight. But if ONIC Philippines finds a situation wherein they start on their own terms, that is going to become problematic for BREN Esports.
Yeah, even with the huge lead, I think that BREN is starting to accumulate. ONIC starting to accumulate. I think BREN's fighting back really well. Jome has that Demon Hunter Sword, the Golden Staff combo locked in already. So I think at this point, BREN should be ready to go for those 5v5. He's not going for it right now.
Oh no, Ryota. He's gonna be trapped under a wall, but he's gonna Jeet Kundo, go back, and then shoot ball back to the turret.
Style points.
Classic style points move from Ryota.
Yeah, again, Ryota, the only non-rookie here on the team for ONIC Philippines. Played with the previous roster in the previous seasons as well.
Ooh, look at the damage come out from Jome. This Claude is a beast for BREN Esports. This is the type of damage that ONIC Esports should be concerned about. Yes, you have the 1-1, but the amount of damage that BREN can output on a single moment or a specific clash, that is something that ONIC Philippines should be worried about. So positioning is going to become a factor here for both sides, but BREN Esports they are a little bit of relaxed at the moment because they know that they are at the advantage. Even though the gold doesn't say so, again, the Claude is an issue right now.
Yeah, and Kyle Teasy's level 12, so I think he should be ready to fight here against Sensui, despite, again, ONIC having a bit of a gold lead. They seem to be pretty even Stevens, and now the Lord Dance is happening.
Yeah, and Sensui picking up that Guardian's helmet would allow him to regen while the Lord is dancing with them. Now ONIC Philippines, they're going to cancel out that Lord, and this is quite surprising since I feel like both teams knew it's a fake take.
Yeah, they're making a very, very good wall around the Lord with the Bunnies of Death. And I feel like it's going to keep continuing later on. And those Bunnies will start hurting a lot more as the game progresses.
I just want to say that you've mentioned it, you know, the Bunnies are going to start to hurt a lot more. So ONIC Philippines, with this Lord Dance, they're actually finding a good advantage in this specific moment because it's going to become a war of attrition for both teams.
Yeah.
But the Bunnies are just stacking up, and Super Prince hasn't died yet. So ONIC Philippines are really happy with the state of the game right now because they're just getting a lot of free damage from the Diggy with the with BREN Esports is coming in to get some vision, but ONIC Philippines, they get the Lord with the retribution from Sensui. Pandora caught off guard.
Yeah, heavy spin from Pandora will save its life, but that is a free Lord taken by ONIC Philippines. What a decisive shot call that they did.
Yeah, as strong as BREN will be on the coming team fights, I feel like, you know, the objective control here for ONIC is just immense. Like, the ability of this team to take those bushes and just claim them, I'm not sure if BREN can actually extend past the river at this point.
Well, it's going to be a very dangerous task for BREN Esports if ever they do. They kind of want to clear out that level 1 Lord first before doing anything aggressive. You can never really underestimate a Lord push, even if it's just a level 1 Lord.
This is where things get awkward for BREN Esports. They have they have a good answer when it comes to team fight damage, but when it comes to here's that front line for them, it's just Pandora. Even though he can save himself with the heavy spin, that's your ultimate being burned on the side of BREN. And Kyle Teasy, as the Karina, can't even frontline. He needs to watch out for the backlines of ONIC Philippines. That's why you see his positioning has always been really afraid with regards to his teammates, because he doesn't want to engage, because Ryota will just go on him. So ONIC Philippines, they find comfort on this state of the game, wherein BREN Esports are just playing scared of the pickoff that ONIC can do.
Yeah. And I just love how this is one of the few times that you actually think, should I've gone for Tank Karina? Should I have just... I mean, it's added frontline. You can say that Ogwin could take a little bit of damage, but he's your main engage. You kind of want him to surprise people and not be able to be seen in general.
Yeah, Pandora and Ogwin right now, they're not even stunts.
Ouch.
They are essentially the soak damage for BREN Esports. So BREN, you look at the items right now, there is not a Holy Crystal. Am I correct? Am I seeing this right? There's not a Holy Crystal on Kyle Teasy. So he switched it up, and Ogwin.
Switch it up.
Oh no, Ogwin is in trouble with the Way of the Dragon and a crossbow of Tank to finish him off. Next, we'll be taking that kill in ONIC, Philippines rather, will be taking down one on the side of BREN.
Okay, wait, I'm very curious. Why?
We saw the crystal earlier, right?
We all saw that. Why do you guys... Well, anyway, we'll talk about it later. I think there's a big fight.
Yeah, because Pandora's going in. He's already low in HP. Sensui might just finish him off, but Kyle Teasy, he gets caught. The tank arena.
Oh,
no, he's not a tank, and he falls down. ONIC, another kill for them, and the Lord will be spawning 20 seconds from now.
All right, can we talk about why that Holy Crystal was sold? I am confident it was sold. Why would he switch it up?
Yeah, I remember seeing it clear as day. I
green.
don't think Few will get a Holy Crystal for himself, but Kyle Teasy decided to switch things up. They need somebody to tank the front lines, and we saw the Dreadnought armor come out for the arena, but it wasn't really enough. ONIC is at the point where your HPs don't matter, the armors don't matter. What matters is whenever they see a hero on the front line, Super Prince will be there for the reverse time, and Nets is just gonna stack up for the crossbow of Glance. And you also add to the problem that ONIC Philippines has a lot of good frontline. There's the Cho, there's the Grok, and there's also the Thams that can deal with the initiation of BREN Esports, because there is a time's journey from the Diggy.
Yeah,
Right.
Few, Ryota, it's a 2v1, and Jome has to recall back to the base.
It's
unless-
confusing.
Oh
That's
no,
so confusing.
that's a kick. The wave of the dragon and the reverse time. There's no escape unless BMI with the ultimate. Can he actually do it?
my
That is such an outplay, a 3v1, but it is a 1-for-1 trade-off in the top lane.
It is an outplay, but still, it is a Claude against a Diggy. You're happy if you're ONIC Philippines. You just took out the gold laner of BREN Esports, and there's a Lord marching in for ONIC Philippines. BREN Esports needs to mount a fantastic defense on the top lane, but they're going to give it up. ONIC Philippines are inside the base of BREN. There's nothing that you can do. You need to wait for the Claude to respawn.
Yeah, Few trying to look for an angle here. Pandora already suffering a lot of damage. Ryota, is he going to go in? Pandora in 4 people. Heavy spin back. Sensui has to jump away, and they are safe for now. They're going to go for another inhibitor turret in the bottom lane. They're going to transfer in the mid lane. The Lord is already down. Can they finish this game with this one siege? ONIC Philippines. Everybody on the side of BREN Esports is alive already, but they go for Pandora.
Ryota!
Here comes the play coming in from Ryota. Wave the dragon. Can the crossbow attack finish him off? No, the Diggy will be the one with first kill. Ogun will be the next one. That's a turret destroyed. It's now a naked base for the side of BREN Esports, and now Ryota is trying to find an angle on Kyle Teasy. He gets pulled back with a reverse time, and he's going to go down, and now Jome is next. Can the gold laner BREN Esports can actually pull out the trigger? No, it's a reverse time. BMI out. He's going to go in 1v1 with Nets. Nice win of nature there, but he's still going to fall down. And now Ogwin will be the guy defending with Few. Can ONIC finish it out? Nets will not secure the kill because it's going to be Ryota. Now Ogwin against the 4 people. ONIC Philippines, they're going to wipe them all out. BREN Esports will be taken down. ONIC Philippines takes game 1.
What a savage last few minutes here for BREN Esports. We ended it at a very, very high kill score, despite the game being free on the kill score at 12 minutes. I just want to bring that